New tonight, a man will spend at least 16 years in prison for killing someone outside a bar. A jury convicted Robert Granato today. He killed Julius Sampson Jr. back in 2019 after getting kicked out of BJ's Brewhouse at Haynes Mall. WFMY News 2's Denise McMiller spoke to someone who knew the victim well.
I'm happy for the verdict. Um, Justice has been served.
Justice for the tragic killing of 32-year-old Julius Sampson Jr. Winston-Salem police say this man, Robert Granato, shot Sampson Jr. to death outside BJ's restaurant and brewhouse in 2019. They said Granato got into a fight with staff after they cut him off from drinking. Sampson Jr. intervened, which led to the shooting once they left the restaurant.
I can remember there being a candlelight visual that night at the place of the scene, and how all of the past students just came together. It was a really sad time.
A grand jury found Granato guilty of second-degree murder. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison. The district attorney called Sampson Jr. brave and said this was a senseless murder. Latanya Moore met Sampson Jr. in barber school. She was his instructor and watched him graduate.
He was one that came back to the school a couple of times just to talk to the students, uplift the students, to kind of give them you know uh, some kind words to help them along their journey.
With a hanging head and sadness still in her heart, Moore says losing one of her graduates to gun violence was tragic. She says Sampson Jr. left behind a daughter and wife who is still grieving.
She still misses her husband. While no legal outcome can ever compensate the loss of one's family member, it does bring a measure of closure and accountability.
In Winston-Salem, Denise McMiller, WFMY News 2.